Various places of worship have opted not to open from Tuesday. This is despite the green light by the government. Now, some churches and mosques have opted to stay closed, terming the conditions set by the government as impractical. Now, among those who have deferred reopening include Kenya's largest mosque, Nairobi Jamia Mosque, Christ is the Answer Ministries, or CITAM, and All Saints Cathedral, as well as Parklands Baptist Church. However, some churches have opted to take up the government's guidelines and are now gearing towards reopening. Faisal Ahmed has more.
The doors for all mosques and churches remained closed for the better part of 4 months. But on Monday, President Uhuru Kenyatta handed them a lifeline by allowing a maximum of 100 worshippers for a period of 1 hour in mosques and churches. However, most of the places of worship feel that the new guidelines are impractical for them, opting to remain closed and continuing with their online services. In a statement, Jamia Mosque Nairobi said, and I quote, "This is because the new guidelines to limit prayers to only 100 persons per sessions is not practical for Jamia Mosque Nairobi, given it's in the central business district of the city." Jamia Mosque, for instance, accommodates 5,000 worshippers at a go, but with social distancing protocols, the mosque can facilitate 1,700 worshippers, with a staff of 120, this making it seemingly impossible for them to reopen.
Sasa tunashindwa hawa watu 100 tutawachagua vipi waje pale msikitini? Na msikiti wetu unaweza kuchukua bila haya maradhi idadi ya watu 5,000 ndani yake. Na tukiwa na hii mipango ambayo na tumemark msikiti wetu, tukiwa na ile social distancing, tunaweza kuchukua idadi ya chini kabisa 1,700.
Christ is the Answer Ministries, CITAM, also stated that all their churches will remain closed until further notice. Parklands Baptist Church stated that they will not reopen as they have more than 2,000 congregants and limiting the number to 100 is impossible. At the All Saints Cathedral, Provost Sami Maina said in a statement that an internal team had been set up to develop protocols that will enable the church to reopen in a manner that protects everyone. But as some churches and mosques opt to stay closed, some have already started preparing to reopen. We caught up with Pastor Frederick Okoko of the Word Church of All Nations in Kitengela, preparing ahead of Tuesday's reopening, but with some reservations.
Unajua ni ngumu kukontrol watu, itabidi hapo kama makanisa wajipange. Itabidi kama watafungia watu 100 wafanyiwe ibada, tena ikiisha. Sasa ndio maana nasema 1 hour ni challenge. Kwa sababu labda itakuwa 1 hour hiyo kuna watu wanataka kushiriki, na unajua kuna waimbaji, kwa hiyo 100, kuna makanisa wako wengi sana. Na itakuwa ngumu.
The Interreligious Faith Council, tasked with preparing the protocols for reopening, had recommended, among other things, that vulnerable persons, minors below the age of 13, be exempt from services and that Sunday schools and madrasas remain suspended. Since congregational worship was banned and places of worship closed, some religious institutions have resorted to transmitting their services through online platforms and television stations, and it seems that the trend will continue until more consensus is built on the protocols for reopening. Faisal Ahmed, Citizen TV, Nairobi.